Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleashed here. Today, we're back with another video on Sonic Superstars. And in today's video, we have some new screenshots of the game and also some info on the multiplayer of Sonic Superstars. So yeah, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto Twitter, we Sonic Rush. Actually, hang on, just before we carry on with the video, something tells me that you're not subscribed. How do I know that, you ask? Well, look at this. Are you seeing that right now? Most of the people watching this video right now aren't subscribed. What's going on with that then, eh? Press that subscribe button right the hell now because, you know, just saying, Sega was telling me that if you don't subscribe right now, they ain't releasing that Unleashed port. Okay, they didn't actually say that, but come on man, you should still subscribe right now. You won't regret it. Trust me. Anyways, I'll stop bothering you now, so on with the video. So we have the first screenshot of Bridge Island Zone right here. So they're using the Vision Power-Up, I believe it's called. And you've got Sonic, Tails and Knuckles here. Now something interesting I noticed here is that if you look in the top left where it says rings, each character has their own ring count now. So if one person loses all their rings, the other players won't be affected. And in my opinion, that's actually a pretty good feature. It'll stop people from randomly dying when it's not even their fault because another player got hit. Though I will say I would kind of like to have some sort of option to switch it between because I think having it so all players share the same ring count could be kind of fun in the chaos sense of it. But I don't mind it either way, to be honest. So yeah, good feature there, good feature. Then here we have another screenshot of Bridge Island, this time with Sonic and Tails, and yeah, nothing new. I mean, again, the game looks nice, at least it's still got that annoying little cheap looking white shine to everything, but yeah, apart from that, it looks alright, I suppose. Then we have yet again another Bridge Island screenshot, and this one is kind of interesting because Sonic has 142 rings, and they've only been in the stage for 42 seconds, so just how many rings are actually in this game? Unless it's through special stages or whatever, I don't know, but that does seem like a lot of rings for that early on in the stage, so I don't know, we'll just have to see what that means. I just hope it means that the game isn't going to be too easy because that's been kind of a trend with Sonic games recently, and I hope this game can actually break that trend, though that's going to be unlikely. Then here we have a screenshot of the new zone, Pinball Carnival, so I think this is the second or third time we've seen this zone now, and I mean, yeah, it looks alright. Again, my only problem is that the background seems kind of empty, and that's the problem with a lot of the Superstar zones. I feel like the backgrounds can be kind of just empty and whatnot, but at least this one has a different colour palette with the pink and purples and reds here compared to the red and whites that we usually get, or just random colours from Casino Night or whatever. This at least has its own identity, which is good. Now, I'm not too sure what those 10 and 20 circle things do, if it gives you points or you collect it for some reason. It kind of gives some vibes to the, you know, the silver thing from Sonic Lost World, Frozen Factory Zone 3. You have to deposit them and you have to get score from them. Maybe it's like that, I don't know, but again, we'll have to see. And it's just hit me that there's no score thing on the top left of the screen actually, like in Mania or any other class of Sonic games. That is interesting. That is interesting. The next screenshot is of Cyber Station Zone, and you got the rocket gimmicks that we saw in the trailer, and they've taken 6 minutes and 48 seconds in this stage, so that does give me a bit of hope actually, because it's either the players in the screenshot are doing very terribly, or the stage is actually just long, and if it is just a long stage, and I'm going to be very happy about that, because we already know there's only 12 zones in this game, so if you have the acts actually be long and have like only 12 zones, then I guess that's going to be good for the playtime obviously, or maybe it's just a lot to explore in the game, I don't know. Then again we have another screenshot of Cyber Station Zone, and yeah, this is again a very boring background. It's like a big problem with a lot of these zones here. It's kind of a shame really, but I just noticed that the item mounted down there is all pixelated like the bandits in this zone. That's a pretty cool detail, actually, I really like that. And again, 3 minutes 50 in Cyber Station Zone. That is giving me a lot of hope for the stage length here. I'm hoping that as long as long stages, they are difficult stages too, because obviously Mania wasn't that hard of a game. There's some annoying moments here and there, but in general it wasn't really that hard of a game, so I'm hoping we get some actually pretty good platforming and actually challenging too. Next screenshot of Bridge Island Zone with Amy in this time, and yeah, nothing new, so we can move on. Another Bridge Island screenshot. Again, nothing new. Now here is Cyber Station Zone and the end of the stage obviously, and then they've taken 8 minutes in the stage. Again, a good sign. But we have some sort of city looking thing in the background there with an Eggman face on there actually too, so Eggman owns this Cyber Station Zone. That is interesting, and there's some interesting enemies here. No idea what those are, if it's just specific to this zone or in any other place, I don't know, but we'll have to see. But yeah, it looks interesting though. Now here we have the squid thing in the Cyber Station Zone, and again, 8 minutes in Cyber Station Zone. Unless Cyber Station is one act like Sky Temple, this is probably going to be the longest stage in the game, probably. Unless the final zone is even longer. I don't know, but whatever it is, yeah, I'm pretty excited for this stage, honestly, because even the gimmicks here, probably the most interesting in the game. A lot of innovation here, probably the most innovative zone in the game because of the different gimmicks here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to play Cyber Station Zone. Another screenshot of Cyber Station Zone, and this time, Knuckles, Sonic, and Tails are all pixelated, but not Amy. It's obviously a gimmick we saw in the trailers for the game, so what does this pixel gimmick actually do? Anything good or useful? Not too sure. I mean, even with the rings and enemies, obviously pixelated, so is this a visual thing or power-up thing? We'll have to see. Yet again, another screenshot of Bridge Island Zone. This time Amy's got the water power-up, so yeah, nothing interesting again. Another screenshot of Bridge Island Zone, this time with the, is it called the bullet power-up? I'm pretty sure it's called. Yeah, bullet, and yeah, again, nothing interesting. Yet again, another Bridge Island screenshot, this time of that loop thing that we've seen in the trailers, and Amy has 145 rings, and Knuckles has 100. Insane. And the final screenshot is of Pinball Carnival, and yeah, you can see Knuckles and Amy hanging onto the balloon there. That's interesting, and you can see a welcome sign, but welcome has some really funky font. Did Eggman create this place? And if so, why is he writing with that kind of font? Unless it's in an abandoned carnival or something where all the writing's falling off, I'm not too sure. But something interesting to notice here is if you look in the background, it's kind of blurred out, but you can see some sort of castle looking thing there. Do we get to play that, or is it another zone or something? Wherever it is, it looks cool. I hope we can actually go there. That'd be pretty sick. Right then, now for the juicy bit, because right here from Eurogamer, Sonic Superstars is classic Sonic, but fundamentally flawed in multiplayer. So they played the game at Gamescom, and obviously because it's negative towards Sonic fans must quote retweeted this tweet, and yeah, so clearly it must be bad, right? Or is it Sonic fans getting mad over nothing? Well, we're gonna read it and see what the problem exactly is, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be not problematic. Sonic is and always has been about running really fast, spin dashing down green hills, speeding through loops and corkscrews, grabbing rings with an iconic tinkle as you fly through the air. Yeah, these guys are clearly casuals, because what actual fan of the series says garbage like that? Sonic Superstars has all of that, but what happens if there's more than one player on the screen? Sega's latest 2D Sonic offering, with co-developer RZS who work on Balan Wonderworld, I'm pretty sure they said that to make the game look bad, I think. I don't know. Features up to 4-player co-op as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. At Gamescom, I was able to test out both 2-player and single-player. As a multiplayer game, Sonic Superstars is fundamentally flawed. I'm playing as Sonic, swiftly picking up speed to rush through the level, when all of a sudden, Amy spins ahead, the camera follows her, and I'm left off the screen. With the tap of a button, I respond to her position, but my momentum is stalled. This is a frequent occurrence during multiplayer. Rather than the smooth flow of Sonic games past, Sonic Superstars has a stop-start rhythm that jitters as the game struggles to contain the supersonic speed of more than one character. The levels aren't often featured multiple high and low paths typical of the series, but take an alternate route to your partner, and the game will only follow one of you. Sonic 2 famously introduced Tails as Sonic's AI companion, who struggled to keep up, fell into pits, and was generally more of a fluttering nuisance. Now that's you. The idea really is that you play this with your younger sibling, but when one player speeds ahead and the other is left behind to watch the action before simply teleporting through the level, frustration and boredom quickly sets in. The alternative is to carefully take your time to jump across platforms together and speed through in unison. But where's the fun in that? This isn't a Mario game. And that's just with 2 players. Sonic Superstars supports up to 4-player co-op. I can only imagine the chaos and tears that would ensue. I was able to play 4 different zones in this demo, but one, Speed Jungle Zone, was off limits for 2-player sessions. I quickly realised why. The second act takes place mostly in the dark, with just a firefly lighting the path slightly ahead. This was hard enough alone, let alone with multiple characters attempting to speed through the shadows. And remember those infuriating special stage mazes in Sonic 1? The ones that spin around as you find the emerald in the centre, while avoiding the speed up and goal nodes? They're back. Imagine that with more than one player. No thank you. There's a new special stage though, that's a lot of fun. Jumping through a golden ring in each level transports players and offers a chance to grab an emerald by swinging through the air like Spider-Man to build momentum as you chase your prize. In multiplayer, this works by alternating a swing with your partner. It's simple, one-button stuff, but a fun diversion from the main game. Then for the next couple paragraphs, they basically say that the game is pretty much good, as we expected. They think the bosses are inventive, Cyber Station Zone is their favourite zone in the game, and yeah, just good praise all around. My trip to the North Star Islands was mixed then. On the one hand, this is a return to form that solo Sonic players will enjoy, even though it certainly doesn't reach the heights of Sonic Mania. On the other hand, the chaotic multiplayer, the game's key selling point, is best avoided. When you gotta go fast, leave others in the dust. And that's pretty much everything there, so in my personal opinion, I think they make some very good points here. Even just the idea of 4-player co-op in a Sonic game already sounds very chaotic and very stop and start, especially when it's not split screen. Having 4 Sonic characters in a 2D Sonic game all on screen at once is just a terrible idea to start with. The reason it works so well in Mario games and even Rayman games is because the characters aren't that fast compared to Sonic. And those games are based around exploration, something with Sonic is not. There's obviously exploration base in there somewhere, but mostly it's about speed. And if you've got one player just racing ahead to the entire stage, the other 1 to 3 players, unless it's speeding along with you, are just going to get left behind and it's going to be kind of boring for them. It is nice that the camera does zoom out here and there when you're playing 4 players, but apart from that, yeah, it does seem very annoying. Which I can't say was that unexpected, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a lot better in the battle mode because obviously you got split screen there, but for the local co-op, yeah, there's no split screen there, which can make it very annoying. So basically, as I've said here, playing Sonic Superstars 1 player is going to be the way to go. If you want the full proper experience of the game, play it 1 player. And honestly, that is kinda the best outcome, I would think. Because at least they don't force you to play multiplayer to get the full experience of the game. Because for stars, this game is obviously local only, so not online, and yeah, some people just don't have enough people to actually play with it, so this is a good decision at least. Anyways, that about does it for today's video. So yeah, Sonic Superstars multiplayer has a lot of issues that just don't really work for a Sonic game. Maybe that would have been an issue that online multiplayer could have solved if they actually let each player go on their own way, on their own screen. But alas, that clearly hasn't happened here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this news. Are you going to be playing multiplayer in this game? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed. Press that join button down below. Remember, it's not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!